Hello everyone, welcome to Alaska. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. We're about to dive headfirst into a place that's basically synonymous with adventure, Alaska. Think massive glaciers, mountains that disappear into the clouds, wildlife you wouldn't believe unless you saw it with your own two eyes. We're talking about the kind of place that makes you realize how small we are, you know? But before we get lost in the wilderness, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, it takes 2 seconds and it means a lot to me. Plus, you won't miss out on any of the epicness we're about to unleash. Trust me, you're going to want to see this. Anchorage is a vibrant city full of surprises. It's this amazing mix of city life and untamed wilderness. You can be strolling past coffee shops and art galleries 1 minute and then bam, you look up and there's a moose just chilling in someone's backyard. Speaking of moose, you gotta watch out for those guys, especially during mating season. They're like the teenagers of the animal kingdom, unpredictable, hormonal, and they could seriously ruin your day. But don't let that scare you off. Anchorage is awesome. We're talking world-class museums, a killer food scene, and enough outdoor activities to keep you busy for, well, probably longer than you're actually staying. So, buckle up, grab your bear spray, just kidding, kinda, and get ready to explore Anchorage, the gateway to adventure. One of the first things you'll notice about Anchorage is how walkable it is. You can easily spend a day just wandering around downtown, checking out the shops and grabbing a bite to eat. And speaking of food, let me tell you, Anchorage has some seriously good grub. From fresh seafood to hearty Alaskan fare, you're gonna be in food heaven. But let's be real, you didn't come to Alaska to just eat, right? You came for the adventure. And Anchorage does not disappoint. Whether you're into hiking, biking, kayaking, or just soaking up some stunning scenery, Anchorage has got you covered. Next stop, Denali National Park and Preserve. This place is massive. I'm talking 6 million acres of pure, unadulterated wilderness. Imagine towering mountains, glaciers that stretch as far as the eye can see, and wildlife encounters that'll leave you in awe. And when I say wildlife, I mean grizzly bears, caribou, wolves, the whole gang's here. Now, Denali is all about respecting nature, right? We're talking about keeping your distance from the wildlife, packing out everything you pack in, and just generally being a responsible human being. After all, we're just visitors in their home, and we gotta treat it with respect. Plus, you don't want to be that guy who gets chased by a moose because you got too close for a selfie. Let's talk about the main attraction, Denali itself. This mountain is a beast, standing tall at over 20,000 feet or 6,000 meters. That's like 6 Eiffel Towers stacked on top of each other. It's so big it creates its own weather patterns. 1 minute you're basking in the sunshine, the next you're caught in a snowstorm. But that's part of what makes Denali so special. It's unpredictable, it's awe-inspiring, and it's a reminder that nature is a force to be reckoned with. So if you're looking for an experience that'll stay with you long after you leave, Denali National Park and Preserve is the place to be. All right, folks, buckle up because we're headed to Katmai National Park, a place where the wildlife outnumbers the Wi-Fi hotspots. Imagine a world where your notifications are replaced by the sounds of nature. Here, you can truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with the raw beauty of the natural world. We're talking about a land where the salmon practically jump into your mouth, although I wouldn't recommend trying that with the bears around. Speaking of bears, Katmai is like the VIP lounge for brown bears. These magnificent creatures gather here in large numbers. These guys are living their best life, feasting on salmon, building up the energy reserves they need, chilling in the Brooks Falls, where the water cascades down in a symphony of nature's power and grace. And probably judging your photography skills, yes, these bears have seen it all. Don't worry, they're used to the paparazzi. In fact, they seem to enjoy the attention. They've got the whole posing for the camera thing down pat. Some bears even seem to have a knack for finding their best angles. I swear, some of these bears have better angles than most influencers I know. They exude a natural charisma that's hard to capture, but impossible to ignore. But hey, when you're that majestic and you've got a fish in your mouth, you're the king of the wilderness. You're allowed to be a little camera shy or camera proud, depending on your mood. These bears have personalities as diverse as their surroundings. I don't know their life, but in all seriousness, observing these creatures in their natural habitat offers a profound sense of connection to the wild. Seeing these creatures in their natural habitat is an experience that'll stay with you long after you've left. It's humbling, awe-inspiring, and a reminder of the delicate balance of nature. And yeah, a little bit terrifying. The raw power and presence of these animals command respect and admiration. Just remember, respect their space, pack your zoom lens, and capture the moments from a safe distance. And maybe leave the salmon-colored shirt at home. Blending in with the environment helps ensure a more harmonious interaction with the wildlife. As the sun sets over Katmai, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, you'll realize that this place is more than just a park. It's a sanctuary, a testament to the beauty and resilience of nature. So welcome to Berenice, where every moment is a reminder of the wild heart that beats within us all. All right, adventurers, next stop, Valdez. This place is basically a giant playground for anyone who loves the outdoors. And by outdoors, I mean towering mountains plunging into crystal clear water, glaciers that'll make you feel like you're in an Ice Age documentary, and more shades of blue than a painter's palette. We're talking about fjords, people. Fjords, those deep, narrow inlets carved out by glaciers just begging to be explored by kayak, boat, or, a giant inflatable swan. Because why not? Yeah, I may have gotten a little carried away with that last one, but hey, when in Rome, or should I say when in Valdez. And trust me, you'll want to embrace your inner child here. Whether you're zip-lining through the forest canopy, hiking to a glacier, or just breathing in that fresh Alaskan air, Valdez will leave you feeling like you can conquer the world. Or at least, conquer that fear of heights. Maybe. All right, let's switch gears for a minute and head to Wasilla, a town that's often overlooked but surprisingly full of surprises. I mean, it's not every day you find a place that's got both stunning natural beauty and the charm of a small town, right? We're talking about a place where you can go from hiking in the mountains to sipping coffee in a cozy cafe within minutes. Where the locals are friendly, the pace of life is slower, and the biggest decision you have to make is whether to go fishing or kayaking. It's the kind of place that makes you want to slow down, take a deep breath, and just appreciate the simple things in life. Like a good cup of coffee, or the fact that you're not being chased by a bear. Now, you might be wondering, what's there to do in Wasilla? This charming Alaskan town might not be on everyone's radar, but it has a unique blend of activities and attractions that make it a hidden gem. And the answer is, a lot more than you might think. From outdoor adventures to quirky local events, Wasilla offers a little something for everyone. For a small town, Wasilla's got a big personality. Nestled amidst stunning natural beauty, it's a place where the community spirit shines through in every event and activity. We're talking about the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, which starts right here in Wasilla. This world-famous event draws competitors and spectators from all over the globe. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even try your hand at dog mushing yourself. Imagine gliding through the snow, led by a team of eager sled dogs. Just, maybe start with a smaller team of dogs than the pros. It's a thrilling experience, but it's best to ease into it. But Wasilla's not just about dog sledding. The town is brimming with a variety of activities that cater to all interests. Wasilla has a rich cultural scene as well. Wasilla's also got museums, art galleries, and even a brewery. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or just looking to relax with a local brew, there's something here for you. And let's not forget the quirky and playful activity of growing giant pumpkins. It's a unique and fun experience that adds to the charm of this Alaskan town. With its stunning landscapes, vibrant events, and welcoming locals, Wasilla is a place that surprises and delights at every turn. If you are enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, as we'll be publishing more travel videos from other amazing places from around the world. So don't miss out on our latest adventures and tips. All right, we're talking Ketchikan, Alaska, land of totem poles, salmon ladders, and enough characters to fill a season of The Deadliest Catch. These guys make the Bering Sea cruise seem like amateurs. Seriously, this place is like stepping into a postcard. You've got real-life lumberjacks, fishermen with arms thicker than my torso, and enough local knowledge to make your head spin. And yeah, those totem poles? They're not just for decoration. Each one tells a story about family, history, and probably a few epic battles involving salmon and maybe a mischievous raven or two. You know, classic Alaskan stuff. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Let's dive into this town and see what kind of trouble we can stir up, Ketchikan style. So, we're strolling down Creek Street, right? And this place is wild, built on stilts over the water, because back in the day, land was for squares and fish. Seriously. Now it's this mix of art galleries, shops, and restaurants. You can buy a hand-carved bear, grab a salmon burger, and then watch the actual fish swimming below your feet. Talk about fresh caught, right? But the real stars of the show, the salmon themselves. These guys are on a mission, swimming upstream to spawn. And let me tell you, it's a dramatic journey. Jumping, splashing, dodging hungry tourists. It's like an all-natural obstacle course. And trust me, you haven't lived until you've seen a 5-foot salmon launch itself out of the water. It's majestic, terrifying, and hilarious all at the same time. All right, get ready because we're heading to Kenai Fjords National Park. This place is like Alaska on steroids. Glaciers bigger than skyscrapers. Whales breaching like they own the ocean. And enough raw natural beauty to make you question reality. Seriously, you're talking about a landscape carved by ice ages, shaped by the elements, and teeming with more wildlife than a nature documentary marathon. And the best part? You don't need a time machine to experience it. Just hop on a boat, grab your camera, and prepare to take the most amazing photos. Because this isn't just a sightseeing trip. This is a full-on sensory overload. The kind of experience that stays with you long after you leave. So, we're cruising through the fjords, right? Surrounded by these towering cliffs and waterfalls cascading down like something out of a fantasy movie. And then, boom! This massive humpback whale explodes out of the water just a few feet from our boat. I'm talking tons of pure muscle and blubber soaring through the air. Everyone on board is freaking out, cameras clicking like crazy. And me? I'm just trying not to drop my jaw into the ocean. I mean, I've seen whales before, but this was different. This was up close and personal. The kind of encounter that makes you realize just how small we are in the grand scheme of things, and how incredibly lucky we are to witness it. All right, guys, we're in Sitka. This place is like stepping back in time. We're talking centuries-old totem poles and beautiful Russian architecture. And a vibe so relaxed. Even the squirrels are probably practicing mindfulness. And the history here is incredible. I mean, this place was once the capital of Russian America. You heard that right? Russian America. It's like finding out your history teacher was actually a time traveler. But that's Sitka for you, full of surprises. So we're going to dive headfirst into this melting pot of cultures, explore some amazing, beautiful landscapes, and maybe, just maybe, I'll try to learn a few Russian phrases. Don't get your hopes up, though. My Russian accent is probably worse than my attempts at skateboarding, which is not a pretty sight. Forget everything you thought you knew about Alaska being all about snow and ice, because Sitka is here to prove you wrong. This place is a hidden gem that shatters all those icy stereotypes. It's surrounded by a lush green rainforest that'll make you feel like you're in Jurassic Park. Imagine walking through a forest so dense and vibrant, you half expect a dinosaur to pop out from behind a tree. We're talking towering trees that seem to touch the sky, their branches creating a canopy that filters the sunlight into a magical, dappled glow. Waterfalls cascading down moss-covered cliffs, their mist creating rainbows in the air. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. And let's not forget the wildlife. Here, animals roam freely, living their best lives in this untouched paradise. You can experience all of this by just stepping outside your door. Hiking trails that wind through the forest, offering glimpses of hidden waterfalls and secret groves. It's like nature decided to throw a party and everyone's invited. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or someone who just wants to relax, Sitka has something for you. Just remember to pack your rain jacket, because this is the Pacific Northwest, and it rains a lot. But don't let that deter you. The rain only adds to the charm. So grab your rain gear, your sense of adventure, and maybe a good thermos of coffee, and come see for yourself why Sitka is truly nature's playground. You won't regret it. All right, guys, bundle up because we're heading north, way north to Fairbanks, Alaska. This is the land of the midnight sun, the northern lights, and temperatures that could make a penguin shiver. Seriously, it's freezing out here. But hey, we're not afraid of a little cold, right? Especially when there's a chance to see the Aurora Borealis, nature's own laser light show. It's like someone spilled a giant box of crayons across the sky, and it's the most mesmerizing thing you'll ever see. Now, catching the northern lights is like trying to film a squirrel on a sugar rush, unpredictable and a total gamble. But trust me, when you finally see those green, purple and pink streaks dancing across the sky, it's worth every frostbitten finger. So, you didn't come all the way to Fairbanks just to freeze your butt off, did you? Don't worry, this place has more to offer than just pretty lights in the sky. Think hot springs, dog sledding, and enough winter activities to make even Santa jealous. We're talking about hopping on a snowmobile and tearing through the Alaskan wilderness, feeling like you're in a real-life version of Cool Runnings, but with less crashing and more snow. Or how about soaking in a natural hot spring while the snow falls around you? It's like having a spa day in the middle of a winter wonderland. And if that's not enough, Fairbanks is also home to some pretty unique attractions. Like, where else can you visit a museum dedicated entirely to ice sculptures? It's like stepping into Elsa's castle from Frozen, but without the singing snowman. Although I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss Olaf. And that's a wrap on Alaska, folks. From the towering peaks of Denali to the northern lights dancing over Fairbanks, this place has been one wild ride. We've seen glaciers, bears catching salmon like it's a competitive sport, and enough breathtaking scenery to fill 1,000 Instagram feeds. But the best part? This is just a taste of what Alaska has to offer. There are still countless hidden gems waiting to be discovered, trails to be hiked, and stories to be told. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, book that ticket, and come experience the magic of Alaska for yourself. Trust me, it's an adventure you won't forget. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next epic journey. And be sure to share your experiences in Alaska or any tips and recommendations for new travelers in the comments below.